He loves it here in Doha, I can tell you. We've had great conditions in the past. This wind is just into their faces, really, which is a little unfortunate because we've got an incredible field here. Because of the pole vaults at the top end, they couldn't switch it around, so they're throwing up the stadium into this stiff breeze. It has settled a little bit, but Peters in the first round. That one just going out over 85 meters, bit of a marker, if you like, from the world champion. He knows that with the likes of Chopra and Vadlec, Julian Weber's in this. You've also got the champions like Walcott and Diego from the last few years, but Anderson Peters, with a superb performance last year, will want to start with a win. That one goes out to 85-88 in the first round for Peters. There's no way that that will be the winning throw tonight. You wouldn't think.
Have to wait and see how this wind factors into this competition. Neeraj Chopra said in the press conference, Doha is known for over 90-meter throws. There's 4 men in this field that have exceeded 90 meters, but none of them are the Olympic champion. Chopra, he's desperate to join that club. Took a good silver behind Anderson Peters at the World Championships, but he would have loved to have repeated a global title. That's a great opening throw from Neeraj Chopra, just peppering that world lead mark. Jakub Vadlec, 88-38 at the moment. Chopra might have given that a bit of a scare here in the first round. 88-67, so it is a new world lead mark for the 2023 season.
Yeah, great start for Chopra. I was about to say that they're both kind of cricket fans as well, because you know Peters really wanted to be a fast bowler, and he's certainly got the stature for it, but two of them showing great form already. Now Vadlec, what can he do to respond? Would have loved to have won the European title. It went to Weber in the end, didn't it? A fantastic night in Munich, great competition. He sadly lost out. And that, a solid start, certainly not anywhere near that we just saw from Chopra. Czech athlete, watching that one sail out into the night sky around about 85 meters thereabouts. 85-51, so just behind Peters. He'll be in third in the early stages, first round in the men's javelin.
Vadlec of the Czech Republic came into this competition as the world leader. Had to make way for Neeraj Chopra. 88-67 in the opening round. This second round effort from Vadlec, that's very nice. At 88 meters, came in the middle of a training camp in Potchefstroom. Vadlec, yeah, that could trouble that 88-meter mark. 88-63, so that's a new season's best. It's just 4 centimeters short of the mark of Neeraj Chopra, pushing Vadlec up into second place.
Yeah, there was so much expectation coming here with this javelin, and as I said, conditions not so good. You remember that night, I mentioned it earlier on in Munich, and you know, German athletics has been in a little bit in the doldrums, and somehow it all just came together in Munich. Klosterhalfen win the 5,000, and Luckenkemper, and then the javelin, where they've had so many great champions in recent years, but it's almost left to Weber on his own just at the moment, but certainly stepped up to become the European champion. 4th at the Olympics, 4th at the World Championships, but he got his gold in Europe. Now, no mark so far for him. Let's see what he can do. Well, these conditions are not necessarily helping. That one coming down around about the 82-meter mark thereabouts. His first competition of the year. Still that lead, as Hannah mentioned, by Chopra, right in the very first throw. I mean, Chopra does that a lot, doesn't he? Really commits on the first round. I'm sure they all do, but he just seems very good at it. Now, Kishon Walcott. Talked about champions of having to watch others go by, but his was a good few years ago now, 2012. Can't believe that, actually, in London. The Trinidad man. So Walcott. Second round. trying to improve on 79.31. Well, that might just about do it. It's not really going to threaten the top three at this point. Don't forget, it will be top three only with a sixth throw. They will cut this back after these 3 rounds, or after 3 rounds, excuse me, to 8. So Walcott, at the moment, they're thereabouts, 80.74 for him. A little bit, but the 3 men who we might have expected to come into the final 3 are there. Chopra in the very first round, the Olympic champion, going out to 88.67. He's first to go in the 6th and final round for these 3. Can Chopra find anything extra there? Really high. That is not bad. It's not going to extend or improve on his throw in round 1. It's be close to the rest of his throws tonight. Next best was 86.04. Only 4 centimeters separating Chopra and Vadlec. Chopra set his national record in Sweden. Great place to go and throw javelin in Scandinavia, and as Hannah said right at the beginning of the evening, he's still yet to go beyond 90 meters. Thought he might be able to do it here in Doha. Conditions not at their best, so he's going to have to wait.
Jakub Vadlec is having a brilliant evening. 88.63 in the second round. That's just 4 centimeters behind the mark of Neeraj Chopra. That's all he's got to find here. He wants to push himself into the lead. Great 88.47 in the 5th round as well. So Vadlec, he's got his eye in here in Doha. Doesn't look delighted with that throw from first impressions. It's going to be short of 85 meters. No improvement for Jakub Vadlec. It's been a good start to his outdoor season. 88 in South Africa and 88 meters here in Doha as well. But it's going to be, at best, a 2nd place for Jakub Vadlec. Still got Anderson Peters of Grenada with 1 final effort here in the final 3.
I feel sorry for him sometimes. You know, we have these lists, and I always look down just to check what people's national records are. You know, and you think, oh, they get closer. And then you get to his poor so-and-so, it's 98 meters and beyond from Zelensky, of course. We're talking about national records. Anderson Peters set 3 last year. And what a way to get his year off to a brilliant start here in Doha, where he threw 93 meters and 7 centimeters for the 5th best of all time. And then in Eugene followed that up with a gold medal. Can he find something here? Last throw of the night. No. Well, that one stalls. As I said, it wasn't the best of conditions here tonight for the really big throws. And I think, to be honest, Chopra and Vadlec have done really well to get a couple of throws out there to 88 meters. It's a lot cooler now, and certainly the wind has dropped a little bit, but it was always in their faces. So the win for Chopra. Vadlec takes 2nd and Peters 3rd. We had no change in the final 3, the final rounds.
That'd be a popular win here in Doha. A lot of Indians here, the Indian flags are out. And Chopra rewarding their attendance with a world lead and a win. Had a nice visit to an Indian school here in Doha as well. A nice session with, it was around about 2,000 kids. Apparently it was very noisy. They were very, very excited. Neeraj Chopra is a massive name in India. Really kind of leading the way in trying to get the popularity of track and field and javelin going in his nation.
Yeah, I read a comment of his recently saying he really feels as though it's happening. And we had his teammate when they gold in the triple jump in the Commonwealth Games. And, you know, Indian athletics is in a